Ask your security team one question. Who has access to our critical systems right now? Watch what happens. IT pulls a report from Active Directory, the cloud team exports from Azure and AWS, HR checks the employment records. 20 minutes later, you have 4 answers and no truth. That gap is why identity and access management, privileged identity management, and privileged access management exist. In the next 5 minutes, I will show you what each one does, and then I'll show you the place where the tidy diagram everyone draws falls apart. Access accumulates. Someone joins a temporary project and picks up extra permissions. A contractor gets admin rights to troubleshoot one issue. An engineer needs elevated rights for a cloud migration. None of those calls were wrong. They were just never revisited. The project ended, the contractor left, the migration finished, and the permissions stayed exactly where they were. Run that for a few years and you inherit a pile of forgotten accounts that nobody feels confident removing because something somewhere might break. Identity and access management is the foundation. Every digital identity starts here. Employees, contractors, service accounts, applications. Identity and access management makes sure people get access based on their role and that the access changes when the role changes. Joiner, mover, leaver. Single sign-on and multi-factor authentication live inside identity and access management, but they aren't the point of it. The point is that the right people have the right access at the right time. And here's the catch. Identity and access management treats most identities the same way, and not every identity carries the same blast radius. Most people just need their apps and their data. A much smaller group can reset passwords, rebuild cloud infrastructure, touch production, or switch off your security controls. Privileged identity management governs that smaller group. It stops asking who has an identity and starts asking who should even be eligible to hold an elevated role. So instead of permanent admin rights, you're made eligible. When you need the role, you activate it. Activation can demand approval, a written justification, and MFA, and the role expires on a timer. Microsoft's Entra Privileged Identity Management works exactly this way, across Entra roles, Azure Resource roles, and groups. The target is privilege creep, where temporary access quietly turns permanent. Eventually, somebody has to use those permissions. Production goes down at 2 a.m. A server needs maintenance, a vendor needs to get in, and so on. Privileged access management covers what happens then across the whole estate. It vaults the credentials so admins never handle the password. It brokers and records the session. It strips standing local admin rights of endpoints and elevates specific tasks instead. It leaves an audit trail for every sensitive action, and it reaches the ground your directory never touches. Servers, workstations, legacy systems, contractors, or unmanaged devices. That matters because credential abuse is one of the most reliable routes into an environment. Attackers don't need a new exploit if an administrator account will do. Now, here's the part most explainers skip. You've seen the tidy version before. PIM decides who's eligible, PAM controls how they use it. It's a useful way to think about it, but it's not really a taxonomy. And here's where the clean version starts to fall apart. Just-in-time access is not the dividing line. Entra PIM does just-in-time activation, approvals, MFA, expiry, and audit history. So does every serious PAM platform. If anyone draws the line there, they've drawn it in the wrong place. And the analysts don't agree either. Gartner runs this market as PAM and splits it into 5 categories: account and session management, privilege, elevation and delegation, secrets management, cloud entitlements, and remote PAM. PIM isn't one of them. Forrester runs the same market under the name Privileged Identity Management, and its 2025 wave scores CyberArk, Beyond Trust, Delinea, and Segura, which are the same vendors Gartner ranks as PAM. And Forrester names just-in-time privileged access as the core ingredient of a good PIM tool, which is the exact capability Gartner files under PAM. Same vendors, same capability, different acronym on the box. So the real distinction is scope, not sequence. What people call PIM is usually role governance inside a cloud directory. PAM is control of privileged access across everything you own, including the machines your directory can't see. Which brings you back to the question I opened with. You need to answer 3 things with confidence. Who has access? Why they have it, and what happened when they used it. Identity and access management gives you the first. Role governance, or whatever the vendor decides to call it this year, gives you the second. PAM gives you the third. Take one away and you have a gap that somebody else will find before you do. Don't buy the acronym. Ask what it actually controls and where it stops. For the record, Heimdall builds the PAM layer, privilege, elevation, session management, and application control. We don't do identity and access management, and we don't do privilege identity management, so if that's what you're looking for, a quick search will surface some great vendors. And this is all for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, share it, and subscribe to Heimdall YouTube channel.